ICT himself said you can catch 20 pips a day guaranteed. This was in his 2.5 hour video. However, in today's video, I'm going to simplify it down to a step-by-step guide you can follow to become profitable using this one strategy alone. Now, I will also be sharing a secret from ICT that can make or break the trade. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and join the free Telegram in the description where I post tons of helpful content. So let's get into the video. Now, before we get into the step-by-step plan, I want to outline a couple rules for this strategy. So we are trading the Asian session Killzone, which is from 8 PM to 12 PM New York time. Now, this is a very convenient time for many of you. So the pairs we are going to trade is JPY, NZD and AUD pairs. We are not trading any dollar correlated pairs, as dollar pairs usually are consolidating during this time. There's not much volatility in the market. However, for JPY, NZD, AUD, if you go look on your charts, they are active during this time. So the strategy will work on any of these pairs. Now, we are going to stick to the 5-minute time frame. Moving on to our step-by-step plan. Step 1, search for our short-term liquidity formed in the New York session. Now, the New York session is the session previous to our Asian Killzone right here. So I've got 8 PM marked out New York time, and before this we simply want to look for liquidity in the market. Liquidity could be equal highs, for example, it could be equal lows, it could be an old high, an old low, whatever. We just want to look for liquidity. I want to see if market takes liquidity to the upside or if market takes liquidity to the downside. If market decides to take liquidity to the upside, as we have in this scenario, we are looking for sells. If market takes liquidity to the downside, we are looking for buyers. Our step 2 is to simply look for a reversal after the New York liquidity sweep. As you guys can see in this example, we've had our New York liquidity, which in our case is equal highs. We've swept this liquidity and now we are on 8 PM our kill zone. So from here, I'm going to start to look for a reversal. After that liquidity is swept and we do get signs of market reversing, we simply want to enter and set a take profit at 20 pips. Now you may be wondering, how do I even catch the entry? What is the true reversal? Which entry is correct? Now I'm going to explain everything. So after we get that initial liquidity sweep, in our case was to the upside, we get our kill zone start, we want to start to look for a reversal. Now the reversal pattern of choice I'm going to be using is a market structure shift, or some people like to call it a change of character. Now all a market structure shift is a change in momentum. So if we are forming higher high, higher high, higher high, we have this lower low, however we get a lower high, a lower high, then market comes, gives us this change in trend right here. So we get this higher high, higher high, higher high, then we end up getting this higher low right here. So market begins to change in trend, we get that change in momentum. Now I presume market will come back here, fill a fair value gap before going even lower. So this is all a market structure shift is. It just signifies the change in momentum from us getting all this bullishness to then momentum changing into that bearishness. Went from higher high, higher high, higher high to higher low, even lower lows. So a market structure shift simply is a reversal pattern. It indicates a reversal in market. So now once we've gotten a clear market structure shift with body closure below this low right here, we get that displacement. This is what I would classify as a valid market structure shift that we can use for this strategy. Now you may be wondering, how do I enter? You want to go to your Fibonacci tool, select the high to the low of your displacement leg, and you simply want to enter off the 0.62 mark. Now you can configure this in your settings, just copy my settings right here, as you guys can see, and we're going to wait for the displacement leg to come retrace back into our zone, into our range, and wait for market to tap into the 0.62 mark. From there we will just simply enter, stop loss above the high, and we're going to set a fixed take profit of 20 pips. Now I'm about to show you guys a secret which ICT said you can enter off. Now this is our second entry method, which I'll show you guys on the real live markets. However, I'm going to briefly go over it. Now if you have liquidity formed in the late New York session, as we do have here, these equal highs right here, once market sweeps this liquidity by 5 pips and we are into our kill zone, you can then enter. Using ICT's alternative entry method for this strategy, once we've swept 5 pips, if this was 5 pips right here, we would enter right here. So we'd place our stop loss above the high as usual and we'll target 20 pips again. So with all that said, let's get into some market examples. If you are not making at least $10,000 a month from trading, then listen up. Me and my team can pass your FTMO challenge, both stage 1 and stage 2, getting you completely funded as we have for many other clients. Once you are funded, we can use the same system we have used to pass your account to then generate you amazing profits on your live account. Make sure you guys join the group Telegram at Pass My Challenge, the first link in the description, where you guys can see the many testimonials we have. Here is Abdi. Abdi was unable to get funded for a lot of times. He's tried to pass his own prop firm many times. He has failed. However, with us, we passed his prop firm first time, and we also managed to get him $8.5 thousand in payouts, which is absolutely amazing. Here is my FTMO certificate where I've passed my FTMO challenge, and only 20 days later, I was able to get a payout, which is absolutely amazing. I was able to pass my challenge, and in the same month, I was able to receive a payout of $5,000. Now, we are changing so many people's lives. If you guys go join the group, you can see screenshots of how well our system really performs. So if you guys do want to get involved, intake for this month is limited. So make sure you guys join the group and DM me at EmsCapitals for more information. Alright, I'm on GBP/JPY, which is a valid pair to trade this strategy on, as there is plenty of volatility during the Asian Killzone. So to start off, guys, you want to go get this indicator. So if you type in sessions, you'll see sessions on chart by Orox_AIF. You want to come here, settings, you want to go to inputs, untick everything else except Tokyo, and for Tokyo you want to put in our kill zone, which is 8 PM to 12 AM. So as simple as that. Now if I play out market, you can see whenever the kill zone starts, we will get this highlighted, which makes it very easy for us to trade this strategy. So now what do I see here in our New York session? Step 1 is to mark out our liquidity. So we have this sell side liquidity right here, sorry, buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity right here. So our step 2 is to let market play out and see which way market takes liquidity. Now for us, you can very clearly see market has taken out our buy side liquidity. We've taken out this swing low right here first. So now I know I am looking for buyers. So I'm going to play out market next. I'm looking for a reversal, which for us is our market structure shift. So if I play out market, you guys can see there is pretty much not a clear market structure shift in here. You could say this is your market structure shift. It may be valid, and if you were to go into your step 3, you would end up getting a perfect entry. So you could possibly have got this entry, which is not the one I got. However, it is still valid. Now if you do play out market, there is a much clearer market structure shift right here. So this is the market structure shift I deemed valid. As you guys can see, there is a convincing close above this high. We get body closure above this high. We went from that bearishness to now going that bullishness, where this high is closing above this high. From here, simply I'm going to get my fib tool, place it from the low all the way to the high, and as you guys can see, if I move market back, you guys can see we do tap into our 0.62 level. So as simple as that. From here, you'd place your entry and just watch the profits come in. So let me place my long position right here, stop loss below the low. So our stop loss is very tiny at about 4 pips. And you simply want to place your take profit at 20 pips. So as so, now I'm going to play out the market. As you guys can see, market will smash our full take profit. Now the risk to reward is not always crazy for this strategy. As you guys can see, this is a 1-2-5. However, usually you'll be hitting 1-1s, 1-2s, maybe 1-3s. However, what is crazy is the win rate of this strategy is absolutely something else. It is way better than the silver bullet in my opinions. Now, in this example, I'll show you the extra entry model which ICT has taught us and an example where we can use it in. So in this example, we have very clear liquidity right here. We have this swing high and swing low right here. So if I play out market, you guys can see we do take out this low right here. However, market is failing to displace it. So if I do play out market, you can see market is playing around in this zone right here. This would be a perfect opportunity to use this strategy right here. So I'm simply going to mark out this low, and 5 pips is right here. So now before this point, once I've marked out 5 pips, I would draw a line. So for example, if this was our 5 pips as it is right here, so it's about our 5 pips. So now if I play out market, you guys can see as soon as we market sweeps liquidity 5 pips, I'm simply going to enter. So like this, stop loss below, we do not have any solid lows, so I'll place it at the close of this fair value gap right here. So now, as usual, we are going to target 20 pips, which is right here. So Now, if I play out market, you guys can see we do smash full take profit just like that. Now, this entry model is amazing. As you guys can see, we did catch an amazing trade from it and it does work very, very well. However, in my opinion, I do prefer the optimal trade entry model as it just works better in my opinion. It's easier for me to catch. However, use both in your back testing and find out which one you like more. So on to our third example. Now, right here, step one, mark out our liquidity. So we have this high right here and we have this low right here. So let me just play out market and you guys can see we do take out the high. Now, step two is wait for our reversal. So I'm going to let market play out until we get a solid reversal. Now, you guys can see we do get solid displacement right here. So we get this low displaced right here perfectly. And with this being our market structure shift, let me just mark it out for you guys. As you guys can see, market structure shift. Now, with our market structure shift done, we are simply going to look for our entry. Now, we can see market is retracing back into our zone. So I'm going to get out my fib tool, simply place it as such, and let market play out until it hits our 0.62 mark. Now, usually you should just have your limit set at the 0.62 mark so you can catch the trade as soon as market hits it. Take profit at 20 pips. And stop loss above the swing high right here. Now this is a 1-to-1, which is not bad. It just means you have a way higher win rate, which is not a bad thing. And as you guys can see, we do smash full take profit again, just like that. This strategy works so well. Now on to the third and final example. Now we are on GBP JPY again on the 5-minute time frame as usual. I'm going to go a bit quickly over this one as I hope you guys are aware of the strategy by now, as it is pretty simple. So we do hit into our kill zone. Now, where do we sweep liquidity? We have liquidity to the upside and liquidity to the downside. We do take liquidity to the downside in the form of these lows right here. So we do take out this swing low right here. So we are going to be looking for buyers. Now, let me play out market for you guys. And as you guys can see, we do get a market structure shift. So let me just replay market a little bit. We do get a market structure shift, a change in trend. Now you guys can see we were bearish, change in momentum. We get this displacement above this high right here. You see market shifts in structure right here. That's why it's called a market structure shift. Now, we can use our Fibonacci tool from the high to the low, from the low to the high, I mean. And as you guys can see, there's also a fair value gap conveniently here. However, we are going to enter off the 0.62 mark. So this is in fact the high right here. Now I'm going to place my long position as so. Now I'm going to place my stop loss at the fill of the fair value gap right here, which I basically mean this fair value gap right here. I'm going to place it right at the bottom of this fair value gap. So as for take profit, simply going to target about 20 pips. Let the trade play out. Let's see. Market does tag us in right here. As you guys can see, if I hop down to the 1-minute time frame, you guys can see we do smash full take profit just like that. This strategy is so simple. I showed you guys how amazing it works. I recommend you guys go into your own charts to backtest this and see how good it really works. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys join the free Telegram in the description so you guys can get involved in all the cool things that I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time.